You hear that? That's the sound of my voice. Welcome to Beyond the Spread. We are back. It's been a couple weeks. Again, it's dog days of summer. It's getting fucking hot here in Colorado. Every time you step outside, it feels like you're going to lose 5 pounds. I'm a hoodie guy going to work, to work in the morning. It gets hot during my lunch break. When I walk out at the end of the day, I'm like, why the fuck do I have this thing on? But nevertheless, dog days of summer are almost over. We have some sports news to talk about. Again, if you're looking for baseball talk, I'm not the guy, okay? Look, I know some things that are going on in baseball, some things I have probably no idea that are going on in baseball. The Rockies still suck. We came back, though, the other night when we were down like 12-16 in the ninth inning. Ended up winning that. Paul Skeens was here. Some people went and saw him. But if you're looking for baseball, this is not it. I would come back for football, or maybe even playoff baseball. We can talk some playoff baseball. But as of right now, we are in the dog days of summer in my mind. Football is around the corner. We're gonna talk some ball here today. We don't have a full list. We do not have a full list nearly close to what we want. We're a football, basketball podcast, transition into some golf. And now that Scotty won the last major, it's like, what do we really talk about? That kind of thing. That's where we're at right now. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully, hey, if you're a baseball guy, I'm not judging you. But like a little, no, I'm just kidding. No. No. But I just don't follow baseball as much as I used to anymore. It's not really my forte. They're trying to appease to me as the viewer, making the bases bigger, the pitch clock, all this kind of stuff. Keep the game under 2.5 hours. They're trying to appeal me, but it's just not working because there's a much larger issue with baseball right now that is it's just not for me. And I don't even want to divulge. I don't even want to go into it. I don't even want to talk about baseball. I don't know why we're still talking about baseball. So if you're watching this and you're like, fuck this guy for, not talking about baseball, fuck you, buddy. How about that? Again, we don't have a lot of things to talk about. It's basically a couple of players, some other things, what the fuck's going on with certain things. And then just right off the bat, Luka Doncic, 3-year deal, $165 million. Congrats, Luka. You got fucking paid. It's not the Supermax. You'll get that in 3 years, probably 2 years, actually, where you become close to $1 billion. Because you're probably going to get the fattest contract. Jokic is probably going to sign a Supermax extension next year when the rumor comes out that he's like, oh, he's going to retire. There's a possibility. He got the ring. He's got the MVPs. Kind of like an Andrew Luck move. I mean, he's 29. Why put yourself through, 5 to 7 more years of hell and torture and practice and camps and all this kind of shit that you don't want to do when you clearly want to go watch your horses win and you fucking cry, which was it was just hilarious watching him do that because it's like, oh, basketball is literally his day job, which I respect. I love the guy. He's an all-time great now as it is, but it's like like the guy didn't even cry when he won the finals or the finals MVP. So it was just like, or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was. That was a long time ago. Feels like a decade ago. But after Jokic signs that extension next year, Luka will get his big one in 2 years, which will probably put it close to $500 to $600 million. Just the way the salary caps increased over the last 5 to 8 years with the NBA and the Supermax extensions and all this kind of stuff. God, dude, this hat just pisses me off. You see this? I need to stay there. But it just keeps collapsing on me. I hate it. Now I look like a douche. See what I mean? Just doesn't, that right there. Sorry, I digress. So yeah, NBA, whatever. I mean, and we're so deep into the offseason of just sports in general that I forgot who tweeted it out. It might have been Bleacher Report. It was like, build your NBA roster of, you have $15 and there's 5 rows of guys. And we've all seen this. It's like, build your roster. It's like, that's not what I want to be looking at right now. NBA, yeah, it's close. It's coming up. It's in 4 months? Like, yeah, like it's close. But, bro, I don't care about the NBA until at least Christmas Day. Last year, I remember I was like, what's going on in the NBA right now? I remember talking on this podcast when I was like, what's going on in the NBA? I have no idea what's going on. Like, I see some scores here and there. I'll bet a parlay, bet on the game, be like, this looks like a good over, this looks like a good over. But I'm mixing in football bets with it because that's how much I love football. I'm just locked in on the game. I'm locked. Look at this fucking shirt, dude. That's PS2. That's Patrick Surtain. That's the best defensive player in the fucking league right now. Okay, I don't want to talk basketball for a while. Love basketball. Love talking ball. Talking hoops with the fellas. Love it. Absolutely love it. But it's football time. We are approximately 3 weeks away from week 0 of college football over in Ireland. I think they're going over the island. I don't remember what the game was, but they're going over the island. I don't remember what the game was, but we'll talk about it when we get there. Next big news. Sorry, I'm on a fucking tangent left and right. Let's keep it going. Micah Parsons requested a trade from the Dallas Cowboys. I've been thinking about this one. Let's talk logistics. Just kidding. Is Jerry Jones dumb? I don't know. Is his son dumb? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck goes on in that organization because I'm not a Cowboys fan. But if I was a Cowboys fan, you're thinking two things. You're thinking, this is not good. Why are we going to trade Micah Parsons? Just pay the fucking guy. Money's not real in the NFL. You paid Dak a shit ton. You paid CeeDee Lamb a shit ton. Why not pay arguably one of the best defensive ends, outside linebackers in the entire game? Why would you not pay him? Why would you not try to keep him around? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm guessing he wants to make the most amount of money possible as a non-quarterback or as the most defensive player ever. Like, you look at Myles Garrett's contract. I forgot what it was, but he signed a shit ton to stay in Cleveland. Michael wants to stay in Dallas. He really wants to. He's tax-free, baby. He's there. We don't. If you got free taxes, you get paid whatever you want. All that kind of stuff. He's a top 3 pass rusher in the league. He carries that defense. Again, Jerry Jones made a fair point, and he came out and said it. He's been bashing him publicly. He's like, well, he didn't play for us that much last year. It's like, whoa, Jerry, are we going down that road right now? I didn't know we had the balls or the audacity to go down that road. And I think that's kind of what set Mike off, which respectfully so. When you take a public shot like that at one of your star players, if not the star player on defense, that's a ripple effect right there, brother. I mean, what the fuck you expect him to do? You expect him to just be like, oh, that's just Jerry Jones. He's senile and old and maybe have some diseases, but like, you don't do that in publicly. If you're the GM fucking of the team and the owner of the team, why are you saying shit like that in public, bro? Come on, Jerry. That's wild. That is wild. Do they get a deal done last minute, kind of like how they've done Dak Prescott? I think CD was in the middle of the offseason last year, but like Dak Prescott at the end, like they were negotiating deals. It's like, okay, is he going to get paid? Is he going to get paid? Is he going to sit out this year? Is he going to sit out the first few games until they get a deal done? No, last minute, midnight, they sign a fucking pen and paper. They get it done. Other trades, there's a fucking ricer right there. Terry McLaurin requests a trade from the Commanders. I don't know what Terry's asking for. I mean, I think he's a really good receiver. I think he wants to be paid like Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, which, is he that good? I don't think he's, look, respectfully, I think he's really good at what he does. He's a great fire truck, ambulance. Just give it a second. Let it pass. If I'm Terry, I'm like, yeah, for sure. I think I'm up there, but you got to take a step back in reality and be like, I'm playing with a rookie quarterback who may lead us to a Super Bowl in the next couple of years. I'm kind of balling out right now with just my stats, which I get it. I think he's almost 30. Cortland Sutton just got paid a fuck ton too. It was like 4 years for $92 million. So you're looking like you want to be paid more than Cortland, which I think he's better than Cortland Sutton, honestly. That's coming from a Broncos fan. I would take Terry McLaurin in a fucking heartbeat if he wanted. It was a sign deal, like no trade, no nothing. I'd be like, sign him off the streets. Let's get him up here and all that kind of shit. Give him that court money. But it's just, you're not in that upper echelon. But I think you're right below it. Like you're not A tier. You're like solid B tier. Like you might be B plus. You fuck around with B minus every once in a while, but never a C tier. You know what I mean? Like A, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, maybe some CeeDee Lamb. I'm going to throw a wild one out there. Adam Thielen, prime Adam Thielen. I'm losing all my receivers right now. But those guys, you know what I mean? Like, you get paid like those guys. You want to get paid like those guys? I get that, and I respect that. I just think you're a level right below that. I really, really do. And I say that respectfully because I think he's a great wide receiver. but he's trying to get paid like he's one of those top guys. When he has his fucking moments where he's going off for 3 T's and 110 yards. I don't know. I would give him, if I was the Commander's owner or the GM or whatever, if he's asking for 35 plus or even between 30 and 35, I would settle at like 28 and a half to like 30. Max is 30. I think max is the 30 you give Terry. I think you keep Terry, though. I think you have to sign this motherfucker for the offense, for Jaden Daniels, who, again, might lead you to Super Bowl in the next year or two. That's the way it's looking, though. That's the way it's progressing. That's the way they're talking about Jaden Daniels, which I've been talking about Jaden Daniels like that, too. So it's like, I get it. I got a young quarterback. I think we're in the fucking Super Bowl this year. I have a future on the Broncos when they signed Evan Ingram. When they signed Evan Ingram, I was like, future Broncos. We have a top 3 defense in the league. We have a young and upcoming quarterback who might fuck around MVP this year. And defense. Defense is top 3, brother. And we have Sean fucking Payton. I think I just said the defense thing before that. But nevertheless, we have Sean Payton, too. Back to Terry. Is it worth it? It's the age-old question. If you were in that spot, are you going to try to get the big-ass contract, or are you going to try to chase a ring? Look, I respect the guarantee of the contract. Go get paid. Go do what you got to do. Fuck around. Get paid. And maybe win a ring. Probably not. People who are going to sign you to that kind of deal are lower-tier teams, or they might not even sign you to any deal even close to what the Commanders are offering you. So I would, if there's a happy medium, obviously take that, because there is potential that Commanders might fuck around and win the NFC this year. They definitely might win the NFC East this year. The Cowboys aren't going to be good. They're always a joke. The Eagles are the ones they got to get through. And the Giants, who fucking cares about the Giants? The Giants aren't going to do dick this year. New Yorkers, are you listening? They're not going to do dick this year. That's what you guys sound like. Not going to do dick this year. But yeah, it's that age-old question. Would you rather get money, or would you rather try to chase a ring, sign a hometown deal? Maybe not a hometown deal, but like a friendlier deal where they don't get fucked in cap hell, because you have that rookie contract right now with Jaden Daniels, which you have to take advantage of. You got to pay your guys now to get to Jaden Daniels in 3 years? You think you can sign a contract after year 3? Maybe. I think you can sign one after 3. 4, you can definitely sign one. Obviously 5. If you're getting to year 5, it's like, okay, it's a make or break year for you. We're gonna either let you ride this year, or we're gonna cut your ass, all that kind of shit. I saw this thing on Twitter. I see all my news on Twitter. Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It is every team's hot seat. Every team's hot seat. Let's go through it real quick. Every NFL's team's hot seat. Shout out fucking Dove Kleiman. He's a clickbait guy. He wants you to get the views. I mean, this thing has 430,000 views. But yeah, let's just go through it. Hot seat for every team in the NFL. Just one player on this team. Cardinals. Kyler Murray. Makes sense. Kyler, I mean, he got his fat-ass contract. He needs to produce this year. He needs to have a baller year. He's got Marvin Harrison. He's got the tight end. He's got a decent run game. The defense is so-so, but nevertheless, you have to ball out this year. You have to make the playoffs this year, Kyler. Have to. Kyle Pitts, I don't think I need to go into that one. I think every year it's like, okay, I'm going to draft Kyle Pitts in fantasy. Thank God I come to my senses. I'm like, okay, he's never done anything before in the NFL. Why would I draft this guy? I think he's good. I don't think he's bad. I just don't think he's not the fucking dude. He's not a dude. I don't know. Odafe Owe, Ravens, don't know. Keon Coleman, a little early for me. Xavier Legette, also very early. No. Hang on. Xavier Legette, like we said, sorry, we're YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, my mic just cut out on the audio on the other side, so we're got to stitch that back together. Okay, Xavier Legette, Montez Sweat, kind of get for the Bears. It has the entire defense for the Bengals. Sorry, I had to keep checking, make sure this is recording. Okay, we're good. The Bengals, the entire defense. That's a little bold of a statement. And then he goes, Browns' entire QB room. Who's going to be starting for the Browns? They just came out and said that Shador is starting for the Browns for preseason week 1, which I'm excited to see how he does. I mean, yeah, it's second and third strings, but you're gonna get a good feel on how he does in this game. Is he gonna be able to ball out? Is he gonna be able to do all these things? Let's see. Trayvon Diggs for the Cowboys. I don't think so. Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Young receiver, up and coming. Lions, the entire defense disagree. They were injury ridden. Green Bay, Jaden Reed. Kinda. Texans, the entire O-line. Kinda. Anthony Richardson. I I hate to say it, but I think it might be a make or break year because they got Daniel Jones behind you. That's not really a good backup to have behind you. I think Anthony Richardson plays this entire year. I just think I keep seeing videos of him making throws. Most of them are fucking 15 to 20 yards down the field. Motherfucker, I need you to hit a slant. I need you to hit a fucking under route. I need you to hit all these throws that you're supposed to be making and not airmail them as they come across the field. Trevor Lawrence, I don't think it's a make or break year. I just want to see him improve. I want to see the Jaguars in the playoffs because I'm a Trevor Lawrence believer. Have been for day one, but it's just tough. It's fucking Jacksonville. It's tough. Kansas City, Jawan Taylor, Christian Wilkins is on this list. Dude got cut by the Raiders for kissing the dude on the forehead. Quentin Johnson, I don't think it's a hot seat. I think it's just a matter of fact that he has stones for hands. That's just what it is. I like him. I drafted him a couple times, picked him up off the waiver wires in fantasy a couple times, but it's like, all right, Quentin Johnson, I know what I'm getting. Emmanuel Forrest for the Rams. Tyreek Hill, not true. I think he's going to ask out in the middle of the season. Jalen Naylor, nah. Jalen Polk, nah. For the Patriots, Chase Young, what the fuck? New York Giants, Russell Wilson. Is that even – I know it's not a serious list, but it's something to talk about. So it's like, is Russell Wilson really going to be on the hot seat? No. If he doesn't make it in New York, he's going to try to be a backup. If they're going to offer him a backup position or maybe like a Flacco route, like, hey, you can come in, injury, all this kind of stuff, but like you're going to get like a 1-year minimum veteran deal, that kind of thing. Justin Fields, I completely agree with the Jets. He's good, but it's just time. This is really it because you're the starting quarterback for the New York Jets. You have to make not a deep run, but you have to win at least 8-9 games. I think that's the bare minimum for the Jets and Justin Fields. Jordan Davis disagree. Aaron Rodgers disagree. Brandon Ayuk disagree. Sam Darnold, I wouldn't say hot seat, but I think this is a real test for him that he's finally off the Vikings. He's out of the system, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of one of those things where, like, I want to see it happen. I'm not going to put him on the hot seat, but it'll be very interesting. Deion Jones for the Bucks, Treylon Burks for the Titans, disagree, and Darren Payne for Washington Commanders, disagree. Again, it was a clickbait list. I said that from the beginning. But yeah, then we're just going to go through the power rankings of the 2025 seasons right now. Eagles 1, Ravens 2, Chiefs 3. We already fucking started. Bills, Green Bay, Steelers, Commanders, Bengals 8, Lions 9, Chargers, Bucks, Rams 12, Texans, Cardinals, Vikings, Broncos right in the middle of the pack. Don't like that. I think we should be above the Vikings and the Cardinals. Maybe even you can talk me into the Texans. Bears 17, 49ers, Cowboys should be lower. Seattle Seahawks should be lower, 21. Patriots way too high, 22. Raiders 23. Miami 24. Falcons 25. Are we gonna see a Kirk Cousins? Are we gonna see Kirk Cousins this year? Or is it's strictly Michael Penix? Are we waiting for an injury to happen to trade Kirk Cousins to that team? I kind of think that's what's gonna happen. Happens every year. Quarterback goes down. You need a backup. Kirk Cousins is the perfect one to fill in. We'll see. Giants should be lower 26. Jets 27 should be lower. Panthers, I'm kind of buying on the Panthers just because Bryce Young, I think he's finally comfortable. I think he's finally in the system. I'm not expecting MVP level from Bryce Young. I'm expecting a competitive Panthers team. That's all I really want out of that team. Colts 29, that feels right. Titans 30. Buying big on Cam Ward. Excuse me. Buying big on Cam Ward. Excuse me. Buying big on Cam Ward. I think the Titans are so. But I think they're gonna build a fucking roster around him. I think they're gonna build an absolute unit of a team around him. Saints 31, who knows? Saints should be 32, honestly. Browns should not be 32. Browns have pieces. The Saints have dick. The Saints literally have my dick in their hands, just being like, this is all we got. And it's not much to work with, okay? It's a tiny little thing. It's not much. It does the job every once in a while, but yeah. Now, that's all the NFL news I got. I'm excited for it. Again, we're a little ways away from September. September, but NFL week 1 is first week of September. I don't even know when first day is, but then like the second week is like the 9/11 week, all that kind of stuff. I love the NFL. I love the NFL. I think the NFL is a great product, but if I'm gonna dive deep into a sport, it's college football. It's college football. I am so pumped. I've been looking at futures. Georgia's plus 700 right now. If you look over my shoulder right there, Georgia, go Dogs. There's my driver. There's my irons. Odyssey putter. Not a lab putter. Jailbird, no big deal. No big deal. I shot a fucking 99 the other day. I wanted to kill myself. Couldn't hit an iron. Driver was okay. Putting was atrocious. Oh my god. Not that anyone fucking cares about my golf game, but my putting was atrocious the other day. This came across my timeline. The coverage teams for ESPN's College Game Day and Fox's Big Noon Kickoff are set. Let's just go through these real quick. Let's just go 1v1. We'll go down the line, each one. This is where, the first one's tough. It's Lee Corso versus Mark Ingram. Lee Corso's only going to be there for week 1. Lee Corso is a legend. I'll take Lee Corso over Mark Ingram any day of the week and twice on Sunday. It's Lee Corso. He's the fucking godfather of all this shit. He's the one that started College Game Day or was part of the first crew. It's Lee Corso. Rob Stone, Desmond Howard. I fuck with Desmond Howard. I think he says some crazy shit every once in a while or kind of just going with his gut, which I respect. That's what I do. That's what this show is about. This show is purely based off my gut reaction and what I'm going to get off. I'm going Desmond Howard. Reese Davis, Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn, nice guy. Reese Davis, 10 times out of 10. Kirk Herbstreit, Matt Leinart. I like Matt Leinart a lot. I like him a lot. It's Kirk Herbstreit though. He's part with Lee Corso. You can't deny that Kirk Herbstreit has changed college football media for the better. He is a fucking legend. Love that guy. Then this is kind of where it gets tough. This is where my bias comes in a little bit. I love Pat McAfee, but it's Pat McAfee versus Dave Portnoy. I love Portnoy. You can see my fucking hat right here, okay? I'm a Barstool guy. I love Barstool. I love Barstool golf. I love Barstool content, okay? Pat is a fucking... He talk about changing the entire landscape of sports media for the better. Some of the answers that he gives, it is just chef's kiss. It's when they were in the baseball All-Star Week. Some reporter came up or was asking him a question about Atlanta and the voting rights and the political issues and all this kind of shit. Pat's like, hey, we're not here to talk about that. And even if we were, we're not the right guys to ask. It's like, Pat, thank you. You fucking get it, man. Thank you for not involving, not even your politics, which I don't even care about your politics. It's just like the audacity of that reporter even asked someone like that. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Where Portnoy, on the other hand, he's like, I'll talk politics. I don't give a shit. I'll talk about anything and everything. So I lean Pat just for the game day atmosphere. Just for game day versus Big Noon, I lean Pat. I think it is Pat. I think he's done it. And I'm not nervous, but I'm excited about Portnoy and what he's going to bring to the table for Big Noon kickoff. It's going to draw a little more viewers. I don't think it's much, but I think he's going to draw a decent amount of audience. I just love game day. I am biased toward game day because I think it is a superior product. And then we come down to the final two. Urban Meyer, Nick Saban. Don't even explain myself. It's fucking Nick Saban 10 times out of 10. It's not even close. So after week 2, because Lee Corso is only doing week 1, it's Texas versus Ohio State. It'll be Desmond Howard, Kirk Herbstreit, Pat McAfee, and Nick Saban. What a great crew. What a fucking great crew that is. And then you look at Fox. I mean, it's a solid crew. It's just the B team in my eyes. Mark Ingram, love him. Rob Stone seems like a nice guy. Brady Quinn seems like a nice guy. Matt Leinart, actually pretty funny. Dave Portnoy, bias. I think he's going to be great. I just think he's going to be terrific at it. And then we got Urban Meyer. Who fucking cares? he's going to pick Ohio State 10 times out of 10, just how Desmond Howard's going to pick Michigan 10 times out of 10. And then we got some red zone deal. Apparently ESPN just bought 10% of the NFL Network, the stake in it. I don't understand it. If someone in the comments wants to please explain to me this deal and how it's working, I don't get it. Did they buy the NFL Network? Did they buy Red Zone? I don't understand. You could buy 10% of it? Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. Is Red Zone staying? Is Scott Hansen staying? Am I going to have to fucking watch commercials every other day or every time I watch a football game? That kind of shit. Just make it make sense. Just make it make sense. That's all I ask. If you have the answers, please let me know. That's it. If you have the answers, let me know. But that's it. I mean, I ranted a few times about everything and anything I could. Like, comment, subscribe. I got the fucking things down here. Look at this. Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, X. That's more me. And then YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Till next time. We got fucking football around the corner. You feel that? Do you feel that? We got football around the corner. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it other places too, but that's a little graphic. Beyond the Spread. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.